The following is a special message from the pastor of Centerpoint Baptist Church, Brother Ollie Trout.
Solomon gives us some good advice for life. He says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Be not wise in your own eyes, but fear the Lord, and depart from evil. It shall be health to your navel, and marrow to your bones. Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruits of thine increase. Solomon gives some good practical advice here, because as you go through life, you're going to find there's always somebody or some group wanting to tell you what to do. They've always got advice. They've always got that answer. And many times it's not good advice, nor is it a good answer. Solomon says, trust in the Lord. And I think that we need to stop and evaluate where we really put our trust many times. Do we trust the Lord? You know, the Lord has all wisdom, all knowledge, all understanding. He is perfect truth and righteousness. And if we trust him, then we're trusting the right person. Trust in the Lord. Otherwise, put your absolute, complete faith in him. He said, with all of your heart. I find that there are many people that are willing to trust God a little bit in their life and trust God with some things in their life. But Solomon says, trust the Lord with all of your heart, completely, absolutely trust him and not the world or anything around you. But he goes on to say, lean not to your own understanding. You know, growing up, I saw many times that people, particularly, for example, alcoholics, they always could justify their drinking. There's always a reason. And many times they felt like that their way was right and they were justified because of circumstances they had had in their life. But the Bible says that a heart is wicked and deceitful above all things. It says, trust not your heart. Trust God. God can give you a right heart. God can give you right understanding. And God can direct us if we will acknowledge him in all areas and in all ways in our life. And this is very important, that we not just give lip service to honoring God, not give lip service to trusting God, but that in our lifestyle we honor him, in our hearts we honor him and trust him. If we put our trust in him, he says he'll direct our path. You know, I find so many times God says that he'll not turn us away, and he wants us to lean upon him. He wants us to look unto him and find direction with him. And if we will do this, he says that he will direct our paths. And isn't it great to know that there's one that knows all things, that's ready and willing to direct our paths and show us the good life. This will be the good life. I appreciate so much the words of Jesus in the Gospel of John, where he says, I am come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. He said, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. He tried to teach us the ways of God and to acknowledge God, and he said, this will give you an abundant life. The Lord can direct the paths of a person, and the person that seemingly has little future will find that there will be many advantages and many advances in life because God is acknowledged. Now, Solomon goes on to say something else. Avoid and shun evil. Turn away from evil and turn completely unto the Lord. But the last piece of advice he gave in this was, honor the Lord with all thy substance. You know, we many times acknowledge the fact that God says, bring you all the tithe into the storehouse. That if a man does not bring that tithe, he has robbed God. But when you stop and think about it, friend, God owns everything. He owns the world, all things. He created it all. And therefore, in reality, it all belongs to God. We are but a steward of that which the Lord has given to us. We should honor the Lord with that tenth, yes. and honor the Lord with gifts of love and thanksgiving, yes. But even that remains with us, that should be used in such a way that it honors God. He says, if you'll do this, you're going to have a good life, and you're going to have a healthy life and a long life. So honor God. Trust in God with all your heart.